I want to share the screen with you so that we can share this business. Give me one moment so that I can connect the slideshow. All right. So, as Paula said, my name is Pascal Oloo. I am trained as a civil engineer, originally from Kenya. And we started this business just about 24 years ago. And the reason we started this business is very simple. We wanted to make extra money. So if you're here to see a business that helps you to achieve your dreams or to get you out of financial difficulties, you're in the right place. And what is our mission? Our mission is very, very simple: to make the world a healthier and a happier place. How do we do that? Now, just to introduce ourselves, that's myself and my wife, Betty. We've been in this business over 20 years. And the reason why we started the business is to make extra money. You know, when I was growing up, my father used to say, son, go to school, get a good education, and get a good and secure job with the government. So I did a course in civil engineering at the University of Nairobi. And then, you know, when a man finishes training, he looks for a partner to settle down. And about a year after I finished college, I saw Betty, and as they say, the rest is history. We got married, then we worked for a while in Kenya, then went to Lesotho first, then came to South Africa in 1995. Because at that time, Kenya's economy wasn't very good, and this country needed a lot of engineers, especially Black engineers. So I came, got a job, and being a dutiful son, remembering what my father said, go to school, get a good education, then get a good job. So I went registered at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg to do a postgraduate course in construction management. But I recall very clearly, as if it was yesterday, when I finished my postgraduate course, I came to my employer with a certificate and told him I've just added a postgraduate diploma in construction management. Can we negotiate a salary increase? And there was no salary increase. And that really, two things happened to me. I began to distrust whether there was a link between the education you have and the income you earn. Secondly, I wondered that I had spent 2 extra years to get a postgraduate diploma and $4,000 extra to get that certificate, and there was no increase in my income. I thought that was a very bad investment. Secondly, Betty could not get a job in Pretoria. So we started thinking, praying, asking God to give us guidance, until Betty made a statement that I think really changed our lives. She said that I've looked for a job long enough. Let the job come and find me at home. And surely, 2 weeks later, a friend of Betty called her and asked her, Betty, would you like to start a business that you can run from your house? You don't need any prior experience. We just need to learn. So she went for a meeting, just like the one you're attending, although that was in a venue in Pretoria town. When she came back, she said, look, I like the business idea and I don't understand all the details, but I think it's something we can try. What really helped us is we were broke. So I said, look, we will never know if we would have succeeded unless we try. So we got registered, we started the business. I remember our first check was about $3. That for me was it's called a confirmation check. I believe what they were saying because I went and calculated from the marketing plan, if we did that volume of business, what income would you get? So it came to $3. After 7 months doing this business part-time, our income reached $1,000. And that really is what really excited me. I became convinced about the simplicity of the business, what can happen if you really put your mind and heart into the business. So Betty and I worked extremely hard the first 3 years of our business. By the third year, what we were earning from the business was 3 times my salary, and I fired my boss. I left my employment, went into the business full time. So if you're a guest today, I don't know what your reasons are for attending this meeting, but I'd like to believe that you're in this meeting because you want a way to build wealth for your family and your children's children for the future. And secondly, because you want time freedom. Now, let's look at the several ways that people do to earn an income. there are four major ways that people use to earn a salary or an income. The first is called a job. A job is good because at the end of 30 days, you get a salary. Well, if you're lucky. Sometimes I know some friends in Kenya who have worked for 3 or 4 months and haven't received a salary. So a job is good because 30 days you're supposed to get a salary, but there are limitations with the job. One is your income is limited to what the employer can pay you. And two, it is not secure. Because one day your employer can come and say, sorry, we don't have any more, hello? Hello, Paul, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay, my apologies.
Okay.
Yes, so a job is only limited to what the employer can pay you, and two, you're always at the risk of getting a call from your employer or a letter from your employer saying, we do not need your services anymore. And then a job, there's a lot of internal politics. In Kenya, they call it siasa. Too many things, people cut each other down, they undermine each other and the work situation. So in my opinion, a job is not a solution. The second one is self-employment. Self-employment simply means you leave your employer and start your own business. I met a friend of mine some time ago who started a restaurant business. He was very excited when he was starting. And after 6 months, I met him and he said, look, Pascal, I think I made a big mistake because if I'm not there, the restaurant doesn't operate. So I'm actually tied down to the restaurant. I start the restaurant business at 6:30 in the morning and I work until 9:30 p.m. in the evening. And I don't have time for myself or for my family. I have to keep this place open all the time. Self-employment looks very good, but if you don't have sufficient capital to start the business, you don't have systems, if the business depends on you, the business actually owns you, you don't own the business. And a very simple test to know whether you own a business or not is go away from it for a month or two. If the business collapses, you don't own the business owns you because without you, the business doesn't grow. The third way people generate income is big business. For example, the large retail chains like Nakumatt if you're in Kenya, or in South Africa, the ShopRite, all those are huge money-making businesses, but they require very huge capital to start. Number two, there are lots of employees you have to deal with. Number three, labor issues. If you live in a country like South Africa, where labor is very, very tough, when you hire somebody, it's not easy to dismiss people from your business. It's very challenging to run a home business. The fourth way that people generate income is investment. But of course, investment means that you need extra cash over and above the money that you need for their daily living. And secondly, you need knowledge and skill to be able to invest. The ordinary person doesn't have this spare capital to invest to get more money. So these four ways of earning business, all of them have challenges. But the other question is, what is an ideal business to build wealth? What is it that you need to do as an ideal business to build wealth so that you can actually build wealth without too much challenges? I think an ideal business has the following criteria. Number one, you require low capital to get started. Our business, you require something less than $100 to start a global business. Number two, you need to get involved in distributions of goods and services. Why? Because people need and use these services every single day. Number three, you need a global reach. You see, our company is registered in over 50 countries. And in Africa alone, we have access to 450 million people. That is the size of our market, okay? The fourth element for an ideal business is you need leverage. What is leverage? Leverage simply means you learn to multiply your time and effort to increase your income. You see, for example, if you have a shop, let me say you live in a town called Eldoret, where I was born. You have a shop, and the only people who can buy your products are the people who can have access to your shop. And two, if you close your shop, there is no income. There's no leverage in that kind of business. But think about this. Betty and I live in Pretoria. And our business is operating at the moment in over 8 countries, in 6 countries in Africa, in the US, in Sweden, in Italy, Milan, in the UK. All these places, our business is growing and we are not there physically, because the way the company has structured the business is such that we can actually start a business in those areas without being there physically. That is what we mean by leverage. Leverage means you're able to multiply your time, your effort, and your income earning ability. The other criteria of an ideal business is you need a consumable product, unique and high quality. Why? Because a consumable product has repeat sale value. If I buy soap today, at the end of this month, I'm still going to buy soap. At the end of April, the same. End of May, June, July, every single end of month, I'm going to buy soap. In fact, I'm going to buy soap until the day I die. What does that tell you? That soap is a very good business because every single person needs it and uses it, okay? A pair of shoes is not consumable because you buy a pair of shoes, it takes time to wear out, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. But soap, health supplements, skincare products, all these are consumable products. The other criteria for ideal business, you need a business system which has already been developed by the person who you're partnering with in the business. And the system should be easily teachable so that the people you involve in your business can learn it very easily. And the last thing about an ideal business is timing. Timing simply means it's the right time to build the business. 2 things that our company has benefited from, although the world is suffering from it, is COVID. Number 1, loss of jobs. A lot of people have lost their job due to COVID-19. What does that tell you? That they're looking for something to do. Secondly, people have realized that they need good nutrition to be able to survive the coronavirus. And that makes our business very ideal at this time of the world. I truly believe that 2021 will be called the year of the network marketer. People who can start a global business right from their doorstep, okay? Now, is there such a business that exists? Yes, there is. The business is called network marketing or network distribution. In simplicity, what is a network marketing business? It is a system of distribution of goods and products from a manufacturer called Neolife through a distributor to the end consumer. Now, what are the elements of this kind of business? Number 1, you cut out the middlemen. What does that mean? It means that between the manufacturer and the consumer, there's only one person, the distributor, like myself, like Georgina Syria, or the people who are watching this presentation who have joined the business. They are the people between the manufacturer and the consumer. Number 2, we don't have advertising in our business. And for most products in the marketplace, 35 to 50% of their budget goes to advertising. What does that mean? That in our business, this amount of money is available to be paid to distributors who advertise the products by word of mouth. We don't have wholesalers or retailers in our business. Products are explained to the customers in person. For example, if I'm selling or recommending a product to my customer, I explain in detail what the product does, and the customer becomes educated about how our products is used. The other thing is products are researched and developed for you by the Scientific Advisory Board. And remember, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because Neolife has built infrastructure around the world that helps support your business. And the last thing, no qualification is required. You're not going to be asked for your degree, certificate, or 3 things are necessary to become successful. And in fact, those are the requirements. Number 1, you need to have a hunger and desire to succeed. Number 2, you need to be teachable. Number 3, you need to work hard. Once you have those things going for you, you're in business. And this business started by the dream of a person called Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield was the age of, in his teenage years, he had very serious asthma, and his mother gave him natural remedies, and he got healed. And he decided, probably I should share this idea with the rest of the world. And that was in 1958. That was 62 years ago. In fact, it is going to be 63 years ago this year. In South Africa, the company came in 1971. In Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, 96 and 97. And if you're a prospect, if you're a guest in this meeting, this business has come to your doorstep. But why has Neolife lasted all these years? Because we believe in certain basic principles. Number one, absolute integrity and honesty. We believe we need to tell our customers and distributors the truth. Number two, people are number one. The most important resource we have in our business is people. Number three, products that work. In this industry, if your products don't work, your customer simply goes to the next person. Number four, equal opportunity for everybody. In this business, we don't care whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're 18 or 81, whether you're old or young, whether you are a CEO or you're a housewife or you're a plumber or whatever level you are, we don't care. What we need from you is commitment to build your business with discipline. And the last thing is you need to have long-range vision. That means you need to think ahead of this business. Okay? Now, why do people start this business? People start this business for many different reasons. Some people start the business because they want to give their children a better life. Some want to build and buy dream homes. Some want to have luxury cars or like good cars. Some would like to buy holiday homes. Some people join the business because they want to earn money. Some people join the business because they want to be fit and have a better health. So people have got so many different reasons for starting the business. So if you're a guest, I don't know what your reasons are. One of the things that this company really stresses on is the quality of our products. So the company has a network of scientists from around the globe who do research and development of the products so that we have top-notch and high-end products in our business, okay? Now, which are these products? The first range is the home care products. As I said earlier, cleaning range. Products for cleaning your bathroom, your kitchen, your toilet, your clothes, if you want to wash your car, products that you use for cleaning. The second range is personal care products. These are hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion. Then you have the skincare range, and the last range is the healthcare range of products. Why these products? Because when your health is finished in life, your mission in life is finished. So people spend considerable amount of money to make sure they have good health. But how does our business work? Our business works by doing three basic things. Number one, we use the products ourselves. Okay. Why do we need to use the products? Two reasons. Why we are supporting our own business. Number two, we want to recommend products to people that we ourselves use and believe in. Okay, because it doesn't make sense to me to use and recommend products that you yourself don't believe or don't use. All right. For example, because our business is registered in 50 different countries around the world, the company uses what we call the point value system, PV. So each product has a PV attached to it. For example, one of our cleaning products called LDC, a 1 liter bottle is 10 PV. So the goal is to use 100 PV, the products you use at home or the products you retail to your customers. The second thing we do in our business is we share the business opportunity. What does that mean? That we introduce other people to use the products like we do. If you introduce 6 people who use 100 PV each plus yourself, that's 700 PV. If you do 700 PV, your income is about $45 a month. That's the profit you earn and the bonus or the commission you get at the end of the month. But that is not enough. The next thing is you teach everybody who joins your network to do what you're doing. That is, introduce other people who introduce other people. For example, if the person on the top right corner introduces 2 people each, and each of those 2 people introduce 2 each, that unit will have done 700 PV. If you do that, 700 PV plus the 6 others gives you 1,300 PV. Your income is about $90 a month. You become a senior manager, okay? the next thing is you need to teach everybody who joins your business to do exactly what you do. Some will do more, some will do less. This 700 PV unit is just for demonstration purposes. It doesn't happen exactly like this in real life. It may be more, it may be less. But if you have 6 people doing 700 PV plus your own is 4,200 plus 100 PV for the ones that you use, you become a director and your income is about $580 to $700 a month. Okay. But the next thing is some people may not be interested in the business. They may just want to use the products. If these people use the products, then just one moment. These people become your customers, and because they are not registered, you make a profit, a 20% profit from the products that you sell to them. Okay. The third thing we do in our business is called personal development. That means you need to take time to learn how to build a business, take time to learn about the products. You need to take time to learn how to become a leader. And how do we do this? We do this by through the business system, your sponsor, and the training system we use through training, support, and personal development, reading books, listening to CDs, going for seminars. You learn how to build a business and you become a business leader. All right? You see, some people are not satisfied with $700. They may want more. If you want to earn more, just help the people you brought into the business to become directors. If you help one person to become a director, you become a Sapphire director. If you have 3 become directors, you become a Ruby director. At this level, you qualify to go to fantastic places paid for by the company. If you help 6 people to become directors, you become a president's team member and your income goes to $5,000 plus. So at this time, I would like to hand over back to Paul to introduce our guest who is going to share her experience with us. I'm very excited to listen to this lady, Paul.
Thank you so much, Pascal. You were very loud and clear, and I believe our guests have been able to benefit a lot from that session that you have just done. And as you have said, yes, today we have a guest speaker who is joining us all the way from Homa Bay. Homa Bay is quite, it should be the Nyanza part of Kenya. I think it's Western. And she's a lady that I saw come to this opportunity, and she has been able to do it, you know, even being quite far from Nairobi. She has been able to build an excellent business, and she's on the call today to be able to share with us. So I just want to introduce our guest speaker today, who is none other than Mary Owaka. Mary, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and share with us your journey with Neolife.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Pascal, Oloo, for great presentation. I want to take this opportunity to thank God first, because I call this opportunity God-given opportunity. Because I never went to school to do Neolife. I was not trained to do it earlier, but I met it just on my way. Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Mary Owaka. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm married. I'm a mother of 8, 1 adopted, and 7 are mine. I'm also a grandmother of 2 children. I joined Neolife in 2016 as I was invited by somebody I really respected so much, was a relative. So I went to the meeting just to give respect to her. So when I went to the meeting, I realized that I could gain good health because already I was sick.
Mary, sorry, you are muted. Can you unmute yourself again and continue?
Yeah, I've unmuted myself. I was saying that before I joined Neolife, I was sick all over. I had a problem of arthritis that made me live in pain, walking in pain, traveling in, sleeping in pain, even turning to the other side was a problem. I could wake up, sit down, turn to the other side. If I want to come out of bed, I carry one leg, put down, then bring the other one. So when I met Neolife, I said, if this Neolife can give me good health, I am joining. And so I joined Neolife in 2016, August.
I think Mary is experiencing quite a small challenge. Mary, you can hear me? Mary, can you hear me now?
Network that is muting me. Okay,
No,
so when I heard
you're
of
okay now.
Neolife,
Go ahead.
are you seeing me?
Yes, go ahead, Mary.
Okay, I joined Neolife for health because I believe Neolife will give me good health, the health that I wanted. So through training, through using the products, my health started improving day by day. I extended to my parents. My mother was hypertensive, my sister the same, and my father was also suffering from joint problem and overweight. So I reached to them, I helped them, and today they are parents who are living in good health and very strong old people. I extended to my colleagues, my friends. Then later I became a senior manager. And when I became a senior manager, I earned a check of 1,383, which opened my eye that the money is here. So I continued doing the basics, using, sharing, and sponsor and telling my story. In 7 months, I became a director with a check of 41,629, which really opened my eyes, and I started working with a lot of strength. My husband joined me on seeing that check. He helped me to share my story. He helped me to share my checks, and he was moving with me here and there. When I became a director, I started enjoying lifestyle in good hotels that I was just hearing, Intercontinental, Bamburi Beach Hotel, Windsor Golf Hotel. Some even I did not know that existed. So we started enjoying lifestyle with him almost every month, taking dinner. I came to differentiate that there is a difference between dinner and supper. I used to know those things are the same. So I kept on working hard. In a period of 1 year, I became a supper director. I started enjoying lifestyle again in more big hotels. Like Windsor Golf Hotel, I took there 3 days, 3 nights together with my husband. I started now, my life now changed completely. I was no longer the lady who was suffering, the lady who was broke all the time, the lady who was unhappy. My life changed completely. And I started developing more people into my network. That is how I've been enjoying in Neolife. And today, I'm living a different teacher. I'm different from all the other teachers. I go to school very happy. I do my work with a lot of strength. I'm always happy talking to friends. There's no day that I am annoyed. That is what Neolife is developing in me. In Neolife, I've developed Neolife to me how you stand well, and not the way to behave before. I oversleep, do nothing. Sometimes I sleep, which I don't sleep like that.
Sorry, Mary, we are losing you. Pascal, I think we are losing Mary. Can you hear her?
No, we've lost her. I don't know what has happened.
Okay, she's
back
still...
again. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, Mary, go
I'm
ahead.
back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, with the Neolife, I've made my future plans and I've started working on them. I've started building a beautiful home, a one-story building. I've finished the ground floor. I'm continuing. With Neolife, I'm planning to buy a very good car in the near future. With Neolife has trained me how even to eat. Not the way I used to eat before, where I could take so many sodas, I could take a lot of sugar, I could overfry my
Mary, can you hear me? We lost you
I
at
am back.
All right.
I think it is a problem.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mary.
Friends given me good friends in Kenya and outside Kenya. I have friends in Uganda, distributors in Uganda. I have distributors in UK. I'm looking forward to get a distributor in South Africa and also USA. So my new friends that Neolife has given me. Before I used to only have friends that are around me and fellow teachers. Now, Neolife has made me choose on what to eat. Before I just I could eat anything. I could take a lot of sugars. I could take a lot of fat that made me gain a lot of weight. Now, I say Neolife has made me, has given me what is called food discipline.
We truly apologize for the network mix-up, but we think we are losing Mary every other time. I don't know whether she's back. We give her one chance. Mary, if you can hear me.
I am back.
Okay, just finish up, Mary. Now we can hear you.
I take this time to encourage distributors watching me that in your life, you should love what you are doing. Avoid negative people around you. Avoid negative comments. Read books, encourage books every day. Be jovial every time. And also have positive people around you. Keep doing what you are doing. Continue doing what you are doing without regretting, without getting tired, and you'll succeed. And to guests who are watching me and listening to me.
Okay, Pascal, I think Mary is still having a challenge with the network, but I think so far we have been able to get to hear her story, starting the business as a teacher, and the things that she has been able to get in this opportunity. I think it's quite encouraging. Mary, you're back. Hi, Mary, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, okay, hello? Finish up, Mary, we can hear you.
Okay, let me finish by encouraging guests to join now, not tomorrow. You'll enjoy good health, you'll enjoy wealth, you'll enjoy lifestyle. Today, I'm a teacher who's earning every month. I earn over 80,000 every month. And I just started small and grew big. I'm not regretting why I joined the Neolife. Because network is bad, let me thank you, Paul. I thank also Pascal Oloo. I thank directors overboard. Across the board. I thank my team. I thank my Dr. Margaret Uching, who made me Neolife. I thank my family members and everyone that is around me. Thank you. Back to you, Paul.
Wow, thank you so much, Mary. I'm actually smiling because of the energy and the excitement that you have. And I believe it's all because of what you have been able to achieve from this opportunity of Neolife. And we know, teachers are not the best paid people in Kenya. And most of the times they're on the street striking. But every other time, Mary is always excited because he has been able to find a place whereby she can be able to make 80,000 on top of the salary that she's getting as a teacher. So that is a very encouraging story, Mary. I wish you all the best when you're in South Nyanza, Oma Bay. Continue to share this opportunity with as many people as possible. And I believe our guests who are on the call today, you have been able to be, our story has been able to resonate with you in one way or the other. And we encourage you to take up the challenge today as we finish the call to be able to get into New Life Enter. Today is Mary sharing. You never know. In the next 1 or 2 years, it will be you seated like Mary and sharing your story with us. So I just want to call our presenter, Pascal, to be able to give us the closing remark. Thank you so much, Mary, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mary. Paul, can you hear me?
Thank you.
Yes, I can hear you, Pascal. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mary, that was a very exciting testimony. In fact, I can tell you without doubt, from South Nyanza to South Africa, that is going to be your journey. You know, I think Mary's story is very typical of what happens to our business, from very humble beginnings to incredible lifestyle, to incredible growth in income, to become a leader in this business. As I said earlier, if you want to grow in this business, there are a few things that the company offers you. Number one, you can actually build this business online without leaving your house. Because of COVID-19 and travel restrictions, for the last almost 10 months, we've been building our business right from here in our house in Pretoria. For example, if you want to order products, you can order products online. As long as you have access to the internet, if you have a phone, you can buy some data, you can do your order your products online. If you want to register distributors and build a team, you can also do that online. As soon as you get registered in the business, the company creates for you your own website. It's called a back office, where you can monitor and manage your business. Training locally and internationally is also done online. We've been able to train people in the USA, people in Sweden, in Milan, Italy, people in the UK, in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. So you can build your business from where you are as long as you have internet connectivity. Delivery of products. In each country, the company contracts courier companies to deliver products to customers' doorsteps or the nearest center where they can go and collect their products. Payment of products is done, or you can do that online. Then at the end of the month, payment of bonuses and commissions to the distributors is done by electronic funds transfer or mobile, if you're in a country where they uses mobile money transfers. So you can build your business from wherever you are, as long as you learn to use the internet, get a phone, a smartphone, get connected. Your sponsor will teach you how to build a business online. I was telling Mary Owaka, Mary, that is the next place you're going to come to. It's called the Santon Sun Hotel in Johannesburg. When you get to Ruby Director, the company will fly you to Johannesburg, and you spend 4 wonderful days paid for by the company, and you're treated like kings and queens. You can see the type of rooms that we stay in, the place that we have. We've got leadership training. You get experience from distributors from around the African continent, sharing with you how the business is built and their experience in building the business. Betty and I were privileged to attend the Ruby Orientation School in 2019 in October at the Santon Sun Hotel. These are some of the distributors from the African continent who attended the Ruby Leadership School. People from Tanzania, Nigeria, from Ghana, people from Mozambique, people from Namibia, from South Africa, people from different regions met together to share their experience. So if you're a guest, I want to encourage you to get started in the business. Speak to your sponsor, that is the person who invited you for this meeting or for this Zoom presentation. Fill the application form, pay your registration amount. In South Africa, it's between 690 and 2,700 Rand. In Kenya, it's 7,360 or 8,970. In Nigeria, it's 17,500 naira or 22,500. Tanzania is 140,500 or 170,700. In Uganda, it's 203,900 Uganda shillings or 242,500. In the USA, it's $99. In Sweden, it's the premium kit is 1,025 Swedish kronas. If you're a guest, you might say, but I don't have money. I agree. When Betty and I started, we didn't have the money. I know it may sound unbelievable, but because of our expenses were very high, we didn't have spare cash to start the business. I had to write a check for my bank manager to honor it. That's how we got started in the business. So if you're a guest and you're watching this presentation and you don't have money, think about this. If somebody came to your doorstep and told you, if your name is Rose or whatever, go and look for 8,900 shillings. And if you bring the money tomorrow, I'll give you a new car. Would you do that? And the obvious answer, you'll say, yes, I'll do it. The reason is because you're motivated. It's because you have a very strong desire to become successful. And that's how you succeed in our business. If you don't have the money, make a plan. Simple suggestion. Write a list of 10 people that you know who trust you. Go and borrow 1,000 shillings each. If there are 10 people, that's 10,000 shillings. Tell them, I'm going to start a business. I'll pay you back in 6 months. If you're serious about your future, if you're serious about your life, you will make a plan to get started in the business. Remember, if you do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. But to change, you need to do today what others won't do, so that tomorrow you'll be able to do what others can't do. Why? Because you'll have built yourself a fantastic business that will give you an income that you can actually enjoy a life that is worth living. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you success in your future. May God expand your lives until all your dreams become fulfilled. So Paul, back to you.
Thank you so much, Pascal, for taking us through that wonderful session, and also for Mary joining us today all the way from Homa Bay to be able to share a story. I think we have come to the close of our session today. I just want to thank you so much. If you are a guest, please talk to the person who invited you, just like Pascal has been able to tell us, and they'll be able to direct you on how you can be able to join. Nowadays, it's quite easy. You don't even need to fill a form. They just need to share a link, because every distributor in your life, you get your own personalized website. So just ask them to share the link. And once you get to the link, you'll just be able to sign in right away from whichever country you're in, and you'll just be started with your business. So I just want to thank you for coming in, and we'd like to meet you next when you're already part of the opportunity. And I believe that it will be able to help you achieve the things that brought you to this call today. So thank you so much from wherever you are, from me, from Pascal, from Mary, and the person who invited you. I'd like to wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, and good evening. Bye-bye. Thank you, Pascal. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Paul. Bye-bye, everybody.